Good evening. I request everyone to be kindly seated so that we can start the inaugural ceremony. Good evening, distinguished guests, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, and the dear artist friends. A warm welcome to each one of you on this momentous occasion, the inauguration of in-house curated Kala Netra-Sacred Matrices Seema Kohli's Living Mythic Universe, curated by Darshan Kumar, Deputy Curator at the National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru. I'm honored to guide you through this evening of artistry and inspiration. It is my privilege to introduce our esteemed dignitaries. Guest of honor, Dr. Sanjeev Kishore Gautam, Director General, National Gallery of Modern Art, Ms. Priyanka Mary Francis, Director, National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru, and of course, the visionary artists behind this extraordinary exhibition, Ms. Seema Kohli. I welcome you, ma'am. I take the privilege to welcome them on the stage for the lighting of the lamp, a gesture that symbolizes the illumination of art, inspiration, and hope. Ma'am, please. And I also would like to have a special mention who is amongst us today, Miss Anaka Pushpanathan, Director of British Council in South India, seated amongst us today. She's heading BCL in the whole of South India. I request her to, welcome her with a plot. I thank the dignitaries to doing the honor. Now we have a performance. Allow me to introduce the performer, Shruti Veena Vishwanath, a singer, song catcher, stirrer of histories, educator, and curator whose practice illuminates mystic musical traditions from South Asia and beyond. Originally trained in classical music, Shruti journeyed deep into rural traditions across Maharashtra, Malwa, and central India to learn from practitioners and revive oral histories. She leads music in the Makan, a vibrant online song learning community, and curates our Midnight Song, a soulful platform presenting underrepresented women artists through nightly live sessions. Her groundbreaking work includes Vitu Mazza, a meditative revival of Abhangas by women Varikari saints, crafted with support from the Indian Foundation for the Arts. Shruti's performances span festivals from Jaipur to NCPA and academic stages like UC Berkeley and IIT Bombay. Her recent musical projects include the album Vitu Mazza, Songs of Women Vakari Saints, and the collaborative The Road of the Wild Lily. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Ms. Shruti Veena Vishwanath. I request her to take from here. So it will be a 20-minute of the performance, and then we'll join for the ceremony.
together unknown voices of, or less heard voices of women mystics and poets from across majorly South Asia. And I'd like to start with a composition from the very first uh, anthology of women's literature in the world, which is the Gatha. And when Seema and I were discussing what was to be presented this evening, there's so much resonance of the feminine and this sort of feminist reclaiming in her art that I felt like and a little presentation of some of these voices might be in order. कैसे पंकधारी कसाटे पुरे चरिम वजे वजमतिनि वजे च वजदसिनि तून कैसे पंकधारी कसाटे पुरे चरिम अवज वजामतिनि वजे च वजदसिनि लूनकेसि लूनकेसि पंकधारी कसाटे पुरचर्यो आवजे वजामतिनि वजे च वजदस्सिनि So the poetess is Bhadda Kundalakesha. And in this poem, Bhadda is describing her search for the Buddha. She says, once I wandered with all my hair cut off, wearing nothing but dirt. And I thought I had found, but all I was seeing, all I was seeing, she says, were falsehoods where there was the truth, and truth where there were falsehoods. And she says, one day I came up to Gijakutamha mountain, where the spotless Buddha was sitting, adorned, adorned by his monks. Diva Vihara Nikhama Gijakuta hi pavata Diva Vihara Nikhama Gijakuta hi pavata Adesa Adesa Vinaja Buddha Bhikkhu Sangha Purakhatam Pankadari Kasati Pure Charyam Avaje Vajamatini Vaje Cha Vajadasini And they say that Bhadda was so ready for enlightenment that all it took was for the Buddha to just say, come Bhadda, come, ye hi Bhadde. निहच जानो निहच जानो वन्दित्वा सम्मुखापञ्जलिमको निहच जानो वन्दित्वा सम्मुखापञ्जलिमको ये हि भस्ते 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 ये भक्ति मम वच सामे आसु बसो बदा धून के पंकराये कर साटी पुरे चरियो बजे बजा मतिनि बजे च वजदसिनि नून केस नून केस नून केस So the second song I want to present today is a 13th century composition of a poetess named Muktabai. And Muktabai talks about the little ant. And she says the little ant flew into the sky and it swallowed the sun. What a surprise. The Baron gave birth to a child. A scorpion burrowed into the underworld. And Lord Sesha of the underworld touched his head to the scorpion's feet. A little fly transformed into a hawk. Muktabai watches. Muktabai laughs. I sing this as a note to so many of Seemaji's incredibly detailed um, works where nature and spirituality intersect, where the smallest of beings find who they're meant to be. मुंगी उड़ाली आकाशी मुंगी उड़ाली आकाशी मुंगी उड़ाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उड़ाली आकाशी 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 मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी तिने गिळले तिने गिळले सूर्याशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी धोरण वलाव जाहला धोरण वलाव जाहला माझे पुत्र प्रसवला माझे पुत्र प्रसवला माझे पुत्र प्रसवला आ मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी बिनसू पातळाशी जाय विंचू पातळाशी जाय देश माझा वरदी पाय देश माझा वरदी पाय देश माझा वंदी पाय आ मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी माशी व्याली धार झाली माशी व्याली धार झाली माशी व्याली धार झाली देखोनी मुक्ताई हसली देखोनी मुक्ताई हसली मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी आकाशी मुंगी उडाली आकाशी So, some of Seemaji's works are inspired by the great Kashmiri mystic Laleshwari or Lalded. This following composition is a poem of Lalded's. Uh, we have the tune thanks to Munir Ahmad Mir Saab, who is a fabulous Kashmiri singer and a treasure trove of many Laleshwari compositions. And she talks about take this boat, she says, take this boat to the shore with just this loose spun thread. ಹಮ್ಮಿಪ್ಪನಿಸೋದಿರ ನಾವಿ ಚೆಸಲಮ ಹಮ್ಮಿಪ್ಪನಿಸೋದಿರ ನಾವಿ ಚೆಸಲಮ ಕತಿಬೂಜ Daimyo Metiditar Katibuz Daimyo Metidita Amentaken Amentaken Katibu Zuchum Brahma Gare Gatsa Zuchum Brahma Gare Gatsa Zuchum Brahma Gare Gatsa Ami pani sodera now just now Ami pani sodera just ಶಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ವಿಷಯದೊಡೆ ವಿಷಯದೊಡೆ ಕೆರೆ ಬಾವಿಗಳುಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಶಯನಕ್ಕೆ ಶಯನಕ್ಕೆ ಹರುದೇ ಗುಣಗಳು ಹಲುದೇ ಗುಣಗಳು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಆತ್ಮಸಂಗಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಆತ್ಮಸಂಗಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಚನ್ನಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ 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 ಆತ್ಮಸಾಗಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಚನ್ನಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ ನೀನು ನೀನು ನೀನೇ ನೀನೇ ಉಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು ಹಸಿವಾದೊಡೆ ಭಿಕ್ಷಾನ್ನಗಳುಂಟು. That song was, of course, Akka Mahadevi, uh, the great mystic from this land. I wanted to close with a little experiment, and if you all would join me in singing, I know some of you in the room are singers. Uh, so if you would join me, because I know that this poem means a lot to Seema ji and it appears in her works. This is Ursula Le Guin's Only in Silence the Word. So if we can try. Mm. So if you'd all sing with me. Only in silence the word. Sing with me. Only in silence. Oh, that's fabulous. The NGMA choir. Okay, let's do this once more. Three, two, one, go. Only in silence the word. Only in dark the light. Only in dark the light. Wow. Okay, let's put those two lines together. Three, two, one, go. Only in silence the word. Only in dark the light. And for those of you who aren't so familiar with your singing voices, you can stick to this part. If anyone feels like adventuring into the second half of the song, you can join me now. Only in dying light, only in dying light, bright the hawks fly.
Thank you, Shruti. What an exquisite beginning for this evening. I request our director, ma'am, to kindly give a token of honor for her presence and making this evening gracious. Ma'am, please. I request for your patience for 2 minutes to reset up the stage. kindly come up on stage and take their respective seats. Meanwhile, I also request our director, Ms. Priyanka Mary Francis, to kindly give her welcome address and also do the honor of welcoming with a small gift of from the art shop.
Good evening, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, members of the art fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the opening of this very special exhibition, Kaal Netra, the Sacred Matrices, showcasing the profound and evocative works of the celebrated artist, Miss Seema Kohli. Kaal Netra, the Eye of Time, is is not just the title of this exhibition, but an invitation to a profound shift in perception. It asks us to see beyond the linear ticking of time and instead to experience its cyclical, mythical resonances. Each work becomes a threshold into another dimension where myth breathes, symbolism shimmers, and memory transforms. At NGMA Bengaluru, we believe exhibitions such as this are essential. They expand the ways in which we understand tradition and identity while simultaneously pointing towards the future of artistic thought. We are proud to present Kalnetra, an offering of vision, vibration, and dialogue. We are privileged this evening to have with us our chief guest, Dr. Sanjeev Kishore Gautam, Director General, National Gallery of Modern Art, whose vision and steadfast support continue to inspire us in carrying forward the mandate of NGMA. I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. Also, I extend a warm welcome to Ms. Seema Kohli, the spirit. Also, I extend a warm welcome to Ms. Seema Kohli, the spirit and force behind this exhibition. With over 4 decades of practice, Seemaji's creative journey has consistently bridged the sacred and the everyday, the cosmic and the feminine, the ancient and the contemporary. Her art is not confined to a form or a medium, be it painting, sculpture, installation, performance, or video. It unfolds as a living philosophy. I would like to place on record my appreciation for the entire NGMA team and staff led by Mr. Darshan Kumar Vayu, curator of this exhibition, whose tireless efforts have made tonight possible. Our special thanks, as always, to the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, for their unwavering support in enabling institutions like NGMA to be vibrant spaces of cultural exchange. As you enter this exhibition, I invite you to open your own inner eye of time and to experience the works not just as spectators, but as participants in a journey of imagination, spirit, and renewal. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that gracious address. May I take the privilege to invite our Director General, Mr. Sanjeev Kishore Gautam, to deliver the inaugural note. Sir, please.
A very good evening to you all. Namaskar. It is my always privilege not being a chief guest, being a host, being a DG of NGMA to the beautiful audience who come around Bangalore or some maybe other place in a country. This particular exhibition is a very nearby my heart because the Simaji, one of the very important artists in our country, and from the last few years I observe very minutely and I know personally her capacity of the work. She's a versatile artist. She's doing a lot of important painting, printmaking, sculpture, video art, and she's a one of the important performance. You know, with the lot of different subject. She belong from the not only the mythology. She's a very good connect with the nature as well as the many important weaver of our country, they're very, associate with the indigenous artists in our country. They work together. Actually, she is one of the finest artists in our country who observe the very minutely each and every part, each and every important issues for the feminine in our India. She connect to rural women's. She connect to the urban rulers, the urban women's. The same time, because I have some little bit experience the last year when we curate a beautiful exhibition in the NGMA Delhi, which is the Sakti, right, Simaji? Sakti. It's a very important exhibition. The first time we collaborate with the Mosha Art Gallery, Belgium, and the Seema work is the highlights of this exhibition actually. So after success of the Delhi one, we again celebrate the same capacity in Mumbai NGMA. Now that particular show is going on the Belgium also. Simaji always the hero of this particular exhibition, and we miss Simaji, Belgium, because this is a very important exhibition for the NGMA. First time in the history of NGMA, will invite the all important living women artists in our country, as well as some very important artists from the rural area with a weaver, with a embroidery, or the some folk artists also, some tribe artists also. So this is a very unique concept. And the another time, first I would congratulate to my director, Priyanka, or as well as my curator team who work not only their own capacity, they very much understand about the artist importance, artist work, aesthetics. They're very keen about the each and every part of the artist. And when I meet today the Seema ji, she's very happy. So this is our expertise actually. We always very try to understand capacity of the artist, their the issues. Or Seema is the one of the important women artists in our country who associate lot of the people, different kind of the people, not only in India, the some important countries also. Last time I went to Belgium, or that time Sima is engaged with some others, project with where it is. Yes, right. So we feel very good today, with the Sima most important work display in our gallery. I think this is the opportunity to have understand about the promise promising artist work, the different kind of the experiment who come from the Sima hands, with embroidery, with sculpture, with printmaking, or maybe some video art is also there. No, okay, that's fine. So this is the privilege to us have to understand about the artist working style, or maybe sometime, or the same time it's good to be our youth also who come from the art different arts college, have to learn so many things with the artist capacity or their working style. I must say about the each and every technique who expertise of the Seema. It's a very important for the art students community, especially the art student community. So I request to you all, please must visit again to again in our gallery, or encourage the youth also. They have to learn so many things. Thank you very much being here today. I truly always see my work each and every with each and every technique, I think. So many congratulations to Seema ji, and as well as my colleague Priyanka and entire team of the NGMA Bangalore. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. I now request the vision behind this living mythic universe to kindly say a few words from herself. Ma'am,
Thank you, Darshan, for giving me the mic. I didn't know that I have to speak today, but anyway, it's a very thank you so much to Ji, to the director, everyone in the audience to be here. So it is really a privilege for me to show my work at the National Museum and to be showcasing about it is not a retrospective, it is more of the work for the last 20 years, not more than that. But the whole idea behind the curation, which was done by Darshan, was about showcasing different mediums and the concept or the bloodline remaining the same, which was which was more an ode to the feminine energy or Shakti or whatever we may call it. And it is looked at from the eco-feminine lens. We can say that how Prakriti in what we call in the very scriptural ways from if we go back to Sankhya Yoga or something, but how it is moved to eco-feminism, nothing has changed. You know, the concepts remain the same, only the word ecofeminism, because it is more linear to the contemporary language. It is more understandable by the contemporary uh, times. I'm happy to call it an eco-feminist approach because most of the things that I look at reflect the feminine in them, and that is what is inspiring me, including breath. The idea of breath is so feminine, which is constantly multiplying, constantly collaborating, constantly expanding, and expanding not only within us, expanding around us. Whatever we are breathing is what you are breathing out, or whatever the nature is breathing out. The earth is breathing out, the water, fire, air, or the skies. Everything is breathing out, and we are breathing that in. And that's what we are all about. I would like you to experience what I experience while I make these artworks. These artworks, while I make them, are not some artworks, but they are my language, my way to communicate within myself. And it is always, I need more and more time to investigate my own self. And that's why I spend all the time detailing. So please do come and experience the works. I don't have much words, more words in this. I've really struggled to come up and say all this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
thank you, ma'am, for that emotional moment and inspiring many of us. Now, we will proceed to the significant moment of official catalog release of Kaal Netra-Sacred Matrices and also the Sanhita, which we have brought out as a catalog, the Air India collection, which has transferred to the NGMA officially. So it is all interests and have will bring into the light of NGMA through a lot of exhibitions. I request the dignitaries to do the honors, and I also request our curatorial team, my colleague Mr. Patro, to join on stage, Ms. Amrita, Ms. Bagel to kindly come up on stage and join us for this moment. Netra, the Sacred Mattress is an exhibition displayed of more than 100 artworks of different mediums, which Seemaji has explored. It invites you into Seemaji's mythopoetic cosmos, where the realm of time, memory, and the feminine divine converge in visually and spiritually resonates forms. For 4 decades, Simaji has developed a symbolic universe rooted in Indian metaphysical and ritual traditions, reimagining them as living, evolving matrices. The exhibition, Kal Netra, the Eye of Time, gestures towards a cyclic experience of being, one that collapses the boundaries between myth and modernity, emergence and remembrance. This exhibition plays creation itself as a spiritual practice, the sadhana, serving as a sacred space of gesture, repetition, and devotion. Kalnetra calls us to witness myth not as mere symbol, but as living cosmology, where the feminine divine becomes both framework and awakening into our contemporary practices. With this, I invite you all for this exhibition officially opened by our dignitaries. Meanwhile, I'll not take much of time and I'll just present the vote of thanks. On behalf of National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru Ministry of Culture, I extend heartfelt gratitude to all of you whose presence has made today's inauguration a truly memorable one. A special note of appreciation goes to our Director General, Ms. Dr. Sanjeev Kishore Gautamji, generously gracing us with your time, presence, and inspiring words. My deepest thanks to visionary artist of this evening, Ms. Seema Kohli, whose reverent exploration of sacred energies and mythic universes infused this exhibition with timeless depth and visual poetry. Your trust in our curatorial endeavor, the magnitude of your practice continues to elevate our museum spirit. I also express profound appreciation to our director, Ms. Priyanka Mary Francis, for her unwavering leadership and steadfast support. Your vision has been integral to manifesting this exhibition. Heartfelt thanks to our own to dedicated NGMA team, the curators, technical staff, support personals whose seamless efforts behind has counted significantly towards the smooth execution of this exhibition. We gratefully acknowledge the Ministry of Culture, Government of India for their continued patronage of arts, which enables us to share uplifting cultural experience with our community. Once again, our sincere thanks to our DG, whose guidance, faith, and our curatorial in initiatives have made all the difference. Thank you once again. I request all of you to kindly follow towards the exhibition hall for the formal inauguration. Thank you. And I also request once the exhibition viewing is concluded, please join us and feel free for the dinner at the cafe space. Satyajit. And I request everybody to join the walkthrough by Satyajit, art historian and the curator. He will be leading us through the exhibition now.